Well, hello there guys, welcome back to the channel, and once again we are back with another aircraft model review, and today we are going to be reviewing this Corgi model from the UK, the 1/72 scale SEPECAT Jaguar, and this one is my favorite of the bunch. This is a limited edition celebrating the 90 years of the Royal Air Force. This model actually came out way back in 2008, and it features the Jaguar in this beautiful Jaguar inspired livery, also known as SPOTTY, and it is a decommissioned livery from the number 6 Squadron at RAF Coningsby, Lincolnshire, June 2007. That was the last time, the very last time that this particular aircraft was flown. And it is an awesome model, represented in 1/72 scale, all die-cast with plastic components, and it is a very big box here. I'm trying to fit it in the screen for you guys. It's a very old box. It's been kept in my dad's stash for quite some time, and I decided to review it. I think this will be an interesting subject for the channel, and why not? This model is quite old now, guys. It's released way back in 2008, and we kept it for quite a long time now. I mean, my dad is a real big fan of Royal Air Force fighter jets. I mean, this is no exception. The Jaguar is an interesting aircraft. Really lovely aircraft here, by the way. And so, in today's video, we're going to open up the box here, and then we're going to check out the details of this aircraft and then work through the history of this airplane. You know, go down, take a deep dive down in memory lane of this particular beloved aircraft and take a closer look at the details and put it on the turntable. And we do a 360-degree view for you guys, and that's going to be awesome. So without further ado, let's get cracking. So what we have here, guys, is the Aviation Archive certificate card. Now this is to register that this model is number 165 of only 1,500 distributed worldwide. So this is a very limited model, guys. I mean, this is very interesting. I mean, to see something that's been kept for a really long time, since the year 2008. I mean, that's roughly less than 20 years old now, this model. That's really awesome. And to celebrate 90 years back in 2008, so we've got the 5 airplanes right here, the 5 available models that was released back then. So we've got one of the BAE Hawk trainer, okay, that's in the Royal Air Force colors. It's got the classic camouflage color scheme there. And of course we have the Red Arrows Hawk, the classic Red Arrows color. I've always loved this color right here. That's the classic Red Arrows. And there is the Tornado, and there's the Buccaneer, and the SEPECAT Jaguar that we will be reviewing here in today's video. So that's awesome. Really like that certificate card right here. And here is the model itself right inside the box, guys. As you can see there, it is awesome, guys. Can't wait to open it. Alright, so we're gonna go through the box. We're gonna just take the model out. After all this time, it's been kept in really great condition. So let's just take the outer cover out. Okay. So first things first, before we check out the model, let's just check out the display stand that comes included with the model itself. Alright. So this is a plastic display stand, guys. This is not die cast. This is, yeah, it has the Aviation Archive logo right on the stand. It's just painted in very bright shiny silver. And now this part of the display stand is die cast. That is solid. Yeah, you hear that? That is solid die cast, really heavy, and it fits right there just like that. Okay, there you go. And there's a little tab right there that will fit straight into the model. Now that is awesome. Fantastic. Alright, we're going to put that to one side, and now let's just take a look at the Jaguar itself. We've got landing gears in this baggie, all these little landing gears. So we've got landing gears in deployed position and closed position. We got the covers for the landing gears, so that you got 2 options. You know, you get 2 options for this plane to display it in landing mode or in flight mode. Fantastic. Really like it when they do it that way. So let's just take the model out and let's go through its features. All right, there it is. Okay, so let's just take the box out of the way. Okay guys, so we're going to talk about the historical significance of the SEPECAT Jaguar GR.3A model, and from her operational lifespan, from her humble beginnings up to the day she retired at RAF Lossiemouth as a museum display piece. And so here we go. So this particular airplane was first flown on 5th November 1973, and she was delivered to number 226 Operational Conversion Unit, and by 1981, she was transferred to number 54 Squadron at RAF Cotteshall, and by March 1983, transferred to work with Aircraft and Armament Experimental Establishment at Boscombe Down. And she spent several months as a weaponry trial aircraft, and after completion of work, transferred to number 226 OCU at Lossiemouth in May of 1986. And by 1993, she operated with number 16R Squadron, where she underwent conversion to a GR3 model, enhancing her operational capabilities. And one of those enhancing capabilities is in the engines, the avionics, and so on, to keep her running for a few more years, for many more years to go, up to 2007. And after that, she underwent more upgrades during her time with number 54 Squadron this time, and she was converted to a GR3A model, which we see today. Exactly what this model represents. This is the GR3A model. Okay, and by 2006, representing the number 6 Squadron, which would be her final unit, in which she served throughout her 34-year flying career. So this SEPECAT Jaguar, or SPOTTY as she's called, served in the Royal Air Force for 34 straight years until she was retired in 2007. And following closure at the base at Cotteshall, number 6 Squadron moved operations to RAF Coningsby. And XX119 was selected to undergo a presentation transformation, in order to paint the aircraft in this stunning Jaguar livery. This was her final unit, final paint scheme before she was retired. And of course, so we have to look at the color and what its significance is, especially in the tail. This is what I found out. So these coat of arms, the badge right here on the tail, this is a black canvas paint application. We've got the British flag right there. So this actually represents all her flying careers that she has made with the Royal Air Force during her 34-year lifespan, which is very interesting. And the rest of the fuselage is of course painted in this very classic Jaguar color scheme, which is fantastic, guys. I really like it. Okay, let's just take it off this. Let's just take this off the display stand. Okay. I mean, the color scheme on this is excellent. I mean, the rest of the plane, she was originally painted in this gray. This was her original color, and then what they did, they just painted over this beautiful Jaguar livery with this sort of slit paint job here. There's a little tear right here, as though it's revealing the actual Jaguar color under the plane, which is fantastic. Hence the namesake, Jaguar. So we got lots of tear here that runs up to here. Even the pylons for the weapons, they're also painted in the Jaguar, only at the front. And then there's a little tear, there's a little strip tear back there. And on top of the wings here as well. Let's just clear that up for you guys. There you go. A lot of tear here as well. All the way to the back and up to the tail. Awesome. Now this jet is painted in two-tone. There's a dark gray at the top here, and then we got a slate gray right for the bottom of the wings, and of course the lower fuselage segment. Now that is awesome. Really, really cool stuff. Okay. Now, on our final days, this will be the last final Jaguar to be retired by the Royal Air Force. And she was delivered to RAF Cosford on 2nd of July 2007, which will be her final flight. And that was it. And after that, she was, her engines were stripped away and she was placed as a museum piece. And as of now, as of 7 December of 2023, I think that was 2 years ago, XX119 now resides at RAF Lossiemouth on display as a gate guardian with number 6 squadron. That's interesting. Now that's what I just found out. So this plane is still around today at RAF Lossiemouth as a gate guardian for the number 6 squadron. If I'm not mistaken, she's serving as a flight training piece, to train future pilots and sorts. That's really interesting. Now, throughout her career, this plane was used as a trainer. She wasn't even used for combat missions, so she was practically just, placed in the UK, as a backup aircraft, just in case, she had to be used in combat, but mostly used as a training aircraft, mostly for marshalling training and ground instructional static duties. That's basically what this plane went through. That is very interesting, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that little historical piece. Now, let's just take a look at the model itself. We're going to go through down the details here. So, as I said before, she is painted in this beautiful Jaguar color scheme. So, we're going to go through the little details. We're not going to go through the color scheme now. We're going to go through the little nitty-gritty details that we actually have with this 1/72 scale Jaguar. So, there's a pilot figure inside there, which is nicely done, nicely painted. I'm sure you can see that. So we're gonna zoom in on that. There we go. You can see him right through the cockpit canopy. Now the cockpit canopy is completely sealed in. This can be opened. So there's the guy there. There's the pilot. Okay, his helmet's painted green. You've got the black visor. And he's got the black color oxygen mask on his mouth. Right there, covering it up to his nose. It's got a skin tone. Got a light skin tone there. And it's got a green flight suit. That's really cool. And of course, we've got Wing Commander J.M. Sullivan. Got some very nice details right there, and looks like some names, or it looks like, I think, signage, autograph on the fuselage down there, right at the bottom of the name there, which was made way back in 2007 when they retired the aircraft. We've got our Royal Air Force roundel there, and that is a guns port. Machine gun. And there's the aircraft's insignia. Got a little antenna up here, which is a very nice little detail they add in to this Jaguar. And of course the tail, we've already gone through that. These are all the career badges that this plane went through throughout the 34-year career. Really awesome. We've got the RAF coat of arms there as well. Really, really cool stuff here, guys. And there's the engines, which are Rolls-Royce Turbomeca Eduard turbofan, and they can exceed Mach 1. So this jet was supersonic. She can exceed speeds of Mach 1. So she was a very high, very super fast fighter jet for her time, and she was used primarily for low-level strike and, of course, nuclear deterrent. This particular jet, as I mentioned, she wasn't used in combat. She was used primarily for training. Very classic. I mean, I really love the details on this jet, guys. I mean, Corgi has done an excellent job getting the details in there just right. So now we're going to put this plane on the turntable, and we're going to display it with both landing gears and without landing gears. Well, that's it guys, that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. And for you new viewers out there who are new to the channel, please consider giving this video a big like and smashing that subscribe button. And for my local viewers, my regular viewers, my continuous supported viewers, a very big thank you to you all for the continuous support over the years, and it's been a pleasure for me to be giving videos like this out for you guys, and I'm happy to do this for you all. And as always, I'll see you all again next time for more airplane model reviews. And till then, see you guys. Have a great day. Cheers.